Let's be honest, we practically live out of our Jeeps. We're constantly on the road, we're eating, we're driving, we have a ton of debris that comes into the center area of our Jeep, including when the top and doors are off. When we found this on Amazon, we decided to pick it up. This is a center section silicone eco-friendly mold. We ordered it in red, it came in burgundy, but I think this is a pretty cool mod to help avoid getting all that debris in the center section of your Jeep. It even comes with some neat built-in side pockets. It actually covers up the cup holder area, and we already tested it and it fits quite well. But this is one of about $1,000 of new Amazon mods that we picked up today. We're gonna call it Dirt Road CRED Smash or Pass Amazon mods. This one gets a smash because we would smash the add to cart button on Amazon again. Smash! But we might just order it in black. And then we've got a lot more unboxing and a lot of cool things that we've never bought before to install on our Jeeps. A lot of folks, if you're like us, take your doors off pretty frequently throughout the summer, and if you're like Ryan, you even leave the doors off and just park the Jeep in the garage. This kind of setup here is from a company called Joy Tuttus, and they actually have created a little bit of a foot peg or a place for you to rest your foot. Now, obviously, that's not a brand new thing. There's a lot of different companies that have made foot pegs for you to rest your feet on. Ryan purchased some a few years back at Tennessee, but these actually come with a kind of cutout here since 1941. It's got a star, and there are a couple other designs. Now right off the bat, these are pretty thick. They have pretty decent welds on the backside. It's just a tube, and then basically what this does is go through the bottom of your door hinge. But all you have to do is grab one of the included washers, put it on up here, and then we'll put the other washer in the nut down below. We're not going to fully tighten it down with a box wrench or anything. It looks like a 15. But also ours are a little bit different too, Ryan, because we do have the custom distinction applied door hinge covers on here, so we have the other half still on. But you're going to drop this down like so, and then what you would do is you put the washer and the nut down there, give it a tighten up. You can even, I think I would probably still do it with a tool. Let's try it. It's not bad. It's a pretty big like landing area. I've never really used these things. I mean, I'll kind of just sometimes use like the hinge down below. I feel like a wild hog. You ever see that movie?
So literally, we're gonna slap a bull.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, the positioning's good. The fitment. Here's the problem with a lot of this stuff. I'm gonna show you right here because you can see it. See right there, Ryan? That's exposed metal. A lot of the times, these things are being shipped over. They're overseas. They're from a lot of different areas. And what we found with a lot of this stuff is you want to give it a good coat of paint first. Pick your color, whether it's Rust-Oleum black or an accent color. Spray the entire thing. Get it to bake out in the sun and really coat it. Because also if you do chip, scratch, nick this, then you have a paint code that'll match it. That's the only downfall with this. So I'd say if you're going to buy these, grab a can of spray paint too. So personally, I'm not a big fan of using like different logos or the since 1941 or the Jeep grills or all that stuff. I like just plain. So I would probably do these just all solid. Plus the ingress of water and corrosion inside those little laser cut pieces, that's where they're going to start to rust and corrode. That's where yours are rusting too. It's like all around the edges and the small pieces. I would give it a half smash. Smash. So here's one that was kind of interesting, guys. This one actually goes on the tailgate, and we pulled the Goldilocks in so that way we could show you where it goes. Is this like rear tailgate cup holder? I think it was, or like bin. Now, one thing I'll give it to them, it's pretty thick. It's sturdy. Like, it doesn't feel like a chintzy piece, but it does only attach with 3M here, and it's been like hit or miss with some of the 3M that comes in for us. We'll show you how this thing looks on the Jeep. Maybe we'll just peel off one piece. I mean, you're gonna put one cup on it. I'd rather almost do like a tailgate table. The only thing with the tailgate table is it is more invasive. You have to drill sometimes, you have to mount other pieces, but this is just 3M. Let's see how it looks. I think let's see how it looks, and then we'll give it a rating. Open up this tailgate, and this is where it sits right here. So this has already kind of got a little bit of a notch out. And the other thing is too, Ryan, if you feel this, it's textured. So I'm curious how the 3M would stick to that. This is going to sit like so. You want to just try it, Ryan? Let me pause for very engaging pulling back of 3M off. If you guys ever pulled this off, it takes... All right, ready? You know what we'll do? We'll leave this on for a bit and see how long it lasts. I don't know what... you know what? One thing, you can grab it when you go to close the tailgate. That's not bad. So you could probably fit either A, some tools, B, a water bottle, or one of these. Perfect. I don't know. It's the 3M's holding pretty good.
I think if there was more room here.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna pass.
The only thing I thought of is like, we're constantly doing installs back here, is I kind of like being able to do that for me. Like, just to be able to have somewhere, and I think I could adjust that by getting, maybe we want to do, would you guys like to see like a tailgate table review test? Like, buy a bunch of tailgate tables and try that. I think that would be kind of interesting, but I like it just for being able to drop tools back here. I think it's kind of convenient. I think that would be an instance where if you're out on the trail or you're out somewhere and you're using tools, dropping them in here. I think that would be the only thing. Plus, I do like this. Being able to grab this to close the tailgate. Smash. Smash. We've seen this one before. They've decided to reinvent the wheel, and let's see if that wheel can even spin. 1941 and some sort of golf cart looking mobile above it. These are the latch covers that go on the inside and cover up the silver plastic. They easily snap on, but this one they reinvented the wheel. The 1941's not bad, but what is that? Now look, this is the section it covers here, right? This is bright silver, man. You couldn't stand that. So this just goes on quick and pops right over that. The fitment's good, but like, I don't know. Pass. Because they make these, and we've done these. I don't know how many more times we can show these. Just black plastic. Pass. A lot of you guys have been in the situation where you need to climb in and out of the back of your Wrangler, maybe reach a roof rack or something up top. And we actually found this product after driving around in Daytona and seeing one of these paint matched in the back of a 392. This is a Gen Y serrated hitch step. Now, Gen Y, all made in the USA products, and they make absolutely fantastic larger hitch adjustable sections. So for large trucks, for Jeeps, pretty much anything you can imagine. But this piece will actually slide into the hitch receiver of many of those hitches that they actually produce, but it'll actually go into the hitch receiver of a Jeep Wrangler or Gladiator. Now, what we found cool about this is you can put something like this in, use it to get up a little bit higher, climb into the bed of your truck, or even in the back of our Jeep. And what's nice is that it's all serrated, it's powder coated, and it's made in the USA. The only downfall I would say to this, Ryan, is if you walk around your Jeep in the middle of the night and catch your shin on this, this is like the Shin Ripper 4000. Like, it is serrated, so you can climb on and get a good grip on it. But this thing definitely, I maybe would like put like a little bit of a red reflective strip around the outside of it. We also decided to pick up a Gen Y hitch pin too, kind of to match it. Cool too as well. These are actually made in the USA too. We love supporting USA companies, and I would actually love to have Gen Y on the website. We're debating on being able to do it. But you can see machined on the end. Safe to up to 21,000 pounds on here. And this has actually got one of those kind of locking hitch pins on here where you can actually put it in and it'll sit and lock onto it. Before we can install it, we actually have to remove our Dirt Road CRED made in the USA cast aluminum hitch plug. We have been selling absolute tons of these. We have a couple different designs on the website. Best thing is I know today's video is about Amazon mods, but if you pick up something like this as well as many other cool things on our website, you're actually entered to win our 2026 Jeep Gladiator Mojave Vice now through August 31st, 2026. No purchase is necessary, and see the website for official rules. Now that we have this out, let's install the Gen Y step and see how it works. And we can put that pin back there. All right, ready? Like, what if I had to grab something up top there right now? What would I do? I'm standing on the edge there. That was sturdy.
So, would you smash this?
Smash. All day. I like Gen Y. I like Made in the USA. This is smash. Smash the add to cart button. We did. And I think we're gonna, yeah, we keep this thing on here. The only thing I might say is on the other side, we have one of those Curt hitch pins that you can actually tighten so you don't get like any rattle or movement. But this thing's pretty sturdy just the way it is. Smash. Now I think this one's automatically gonna be a smash because Ryan actually ordered 2 of these. A rear tire cover multi-accessory trash can made by someone we don't know at a company called Whitstep. Designed with love, made to last. When have you ever heard that? Like, that was nice. But this is gonna go on the spare tire cover. Look at that. These are the straps that go around. And then these are the straps that actually close it. Now what's nice about this, if you're anything like us, is you're down in Daytona, you're out different places, you're always looking for a place to throw your extra gear, your muddy shoes, anything, even dirty clothes. This has got a lot of different things, plus it's even got reflective tape. So you can open this up, and we're gonna install it on the back of the 41, and you could fit quite a bit on here. This reminds me, I used to have a trasharoo is what they used to call them. And you used to put it on the back, and when you'd go wheeling, and then you'd be able to throw basically all your junk in here and keep it in the back spare tire. I would say these lost a lot of popularity with the JL coming out because unfortunately the JL has a center camera on the spare tire cover. R41 doesn't because we have it all relocated, but if you have a JL, this is going to block the rear view camera. Yeah, it sucks though because like if you were even wheeling with it, there goes your back camera. Unless you have like a different setup where it's mounted somewhere else, but not many people are. JK, TJ, YJ, any other vehicle with a spare tire that doesn't cover, this would be perfect for, especially like on something like us. Or if you're just wheeling or sitting at the beach, you know, where you're not really curious about your spare tire. But let's throw it on. We'll see how it looks. I've had these in the past and they've worked out pretty well, but the biggest thing with these, if you leave them on for a while, is seeing how they sun fade. So we don't know how this one does, but let's throw it on and see how it looks. Yeah, I mean, if we were to keep this thing on here, I would adjust all the straps perfectly and it could sit a little bit higher. This thing is massive though. This one's got, I mean, what do you think? It's as big as a 35. You got molly webbing on the side. These outer sections, you can actually put, like, you could drop your shoes or something in there. And I've seen even guys, like, they have used these before, and they'll put them in between, like, the Gladiator tailgate and kind of just strap it, like, drop the tailgate, strap the straps around the tailgate, and then put it back up. That's something you could do, too. But it's got a zipper pocket up top here. These can close. Strap down. I've seen people, you could put gear on the outside of these things. Kind of wrap gear through here too. Maybe you had to do a recovery. You got real muddy stuff, real sandy stuff in here. You can throw it all in the bag. Dump this thing out when you get home so that way it's not in the back of your Wrangler. I would say on this one, smash if you don't have a rear camera. That'd be the smash. For the JL, JT guys, it's a little bit tricky. Ours, we don't have a rear camera, but I would say smash if you don't have a rear camera. Smash. So the next one is one that we can actually install with a factory third brake light, and this is going to be the Nilight 2018 to 2023, but I'm sure it'll be fine on this one. It's like a triple marker third brake light. Now, if you guys are familiar with the Bronco Raptor or vehicles that are a little bit wider and need to have indicators in the front and the back, they actually do this triple setup. It says 10 times brighter than OEM, unique Eagle Claw design, long life over 50,000 hours, and low power consumption. I can tell you right away, just by feeling the box, it does feel like pretty beefy or pretty heavy. And it's kind of interesting. It's just, like, it's small, right? Like, you're used to seeing, like, I'm used to seeing the Bronco Raptors are actually, like, I think they're, like, that wide. So this will actually go in replacement of the factory third brake light up here. And you do have to do a little bit of work. You have to remove the spare to put this on. But it does look like it uses the OEM screws and the OEM connector just to connect down below here. And I do see this is a pressure relief valve. So this actually down below here will hopefully eliminate any condensation growing inside here. But I don't know. It feels pretty beefy. I've seen some of these on the road before, so I'm curious on how it would look kind of before and after. It gives more of a sleek look up there. Only 3 lights, but Ryan, why don't I go in? I'll press this brake light, and it says 10 times brighter, so we can try before and after and see what it looks like. So you're going to have to pull your spare tire off to do this. I would say if you've been debating like doing a 5-tire rotation, now's a good time to do so, and then swap this out at the same time. Factory lug nuts are going to use a 22mm socket to pop off. And those are nicer than lifting a 37 or a 40 off of this thing, I'll tell you what. To get this off, it's unfortunate, but you have to remove all these other Torx bolts right here. And then the bolts that hold this on are up underneath. So I think these are like a T20. We'll get these zipped off, and then we'll replace this. All right, check that out. See them? 1, 2, and then a little plug there. So we're gonna unscrew these first. Be careful when you probably not do this with an impact. But, oops. Okay, and also be mindful because these are different sizes as you go around. The 2 bottom ones are the bottom ones here, and then the small ones are the rest of the perimeter. So we'll actually take the light off first. And then you can grab the back of it and just push that down. And that factory one, let's take a look at it. Size comparison. You can see. Same mounting setup. So we're going to get the light plugged in first, and then we'll get it bolted back together. I don't know how I feel about it. It doesn't look terrible. Nothing?
Yeah, it works.
Right? So it is brighter than factory, Ryan. Let's put the spare tire back on and we'll give you guys a finished kind of look. Well, guys, this one isn't too bad to install here. Obviously, you do have to remove your spare, take a couple little Torx bolts out, but it is nothing crazy when you're going to install this. One thing to be mindful of, the connector wasn't at first fitting, and I actually looked inside and the little pins just got tweaked a little bit, so I had to move those just a little bit inside this housing. But after that, it works perfectly. And the claim on the box, 10 times brighter than the third brake light, what do you think? I mean, I don't know how to quantify 10x, probably by lux or candlelight, but one thing for me is I've always got the little ones in the back of this thing. And you know, Ryan and I, we've been in snowstorms, blizzards, fog, all that. This is definitely going to be a little bit more output. So if you're braking and the truck's behind you or something, this I would say you'll be able to see a little bit more than the stock one. It's got 3 distinct lights there. And honestly, you know, I was curious to see how it looked. I like how it blends in a little bit more with the black plastic and just gives you 3 diodes here versus like one solid piece. So we'll keep it for a little bit. We'll try it out, see how it works, see if it fogs up or if it stays working. But I would say we'd smash this one. Smash. The next one is if you've ever wanted to, you know what, sleep in the back of your JL 4-door. Ryan ordered a, I'm not even going to, soak face SUV air mattress, patent pending, made in China. Let's see what this thing is all about. I had to take the car seats out of the back of the Goldilocks. And now we're going to see what this... But you know what, one thing? I'm actually not... The bag is bigger than this. You ever get a sleeping bag and you can never get it in the bag? Alright. This was my main curiosity here. Was... First off, how to open this. Is it battery powered? Oh, it's USB-C battery rechargeable. Alright, well, let's put it in. You want to put it in? It looks like it's USB-C rechargeable. Let's see if it fits. That's pretty cool. Technology has come a long way from air mattresses that you have to buy at Walmart and they don't work. This is a rechargeable USB-C. That can inflate this whole thing? I guess so. All right. We're going to give it a go. I already got the car seats out. Let's lay down the seats and try it. Fits. Ryan, you said there was a picture of it in a Jeep, right? Yeah. So we're going to see... It looks like actually... let me close this end because we don't want to have it deflate on us. Let's close that. I think that's all closed, and then we're gonna go back through and I'm gonna try and inflate this whole thing. So that's it. Or do you have to inflate that separately? I wonder. Because it's got to think it looks like it's got like a pillow area up here. But I wonder if it fills it up. Oh, this is neat. Ready? We got to turn this on. Let me check the other side. Keep monitoring this. 600-pound capacity. Looks like it's going to fit pretty well. I like it has a built-in pillow. I wonder if you have to inflate the pillow separately. Kind of looking like it. And I think you can pull this out. Is this sealed? And then I know sometimes with these, you see how that's like sucking air in? You can like flip it around and put it here and then suck the air out. Let's move these seats forward. Because I think on these, like, if you're going to camp in your Jeep, you're supposed to, like, move your seats forward. Sounds like it's getting full. What do you think? Yeah. Oh, it definitely is. It gets tight. Look at that. Yeah. It's tight in there. It fits with the subwoofer. Think it's full enough? Wow. So it's got to be a one-way valve because it doesn't leak out back out. And then I think what I can do is we got to fill up the headrest. I think you can just use this piece and like that, maybe? No, maybe this. But I thought this would have filled because it looks like maybe that's just. Oh, you can pull it off. So you can pull it off if you don't want the headrest. Yeah, because that just slips on here. So, big instructions when you're doing the soaky face. Get the stuff out of the box because it goes right in here. That's when you know it's really good. That's not bad. That's not bad.
Would you smash in this? I mean, would you...
Hey, I like it. I like it has a headrest. I like that it's USB-C. I'm short, and my feet are sticking out, so I think like you'd have to move this around, but yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, close it. Go ahead. Yeah. But I can kind of rest my feet now up on that.
Yeah.
I could sleep here. I don't know, I'm down. I think I'm going to leave it in the back of here. It's nice, too, because the mini split is blowing air right in through here. So it's beautiful in here. I could sleep here. I think if you, like... I think about my younger guys, my boys. Like, we'd probably spend, like, an evening.
Yeah.
Go camping, go for a road trip, camp in the back here. Pretty nice.
Yeah.
Smash. What are your thoughts on any of the products that we tested today? Were we wrong to smash the add to cart button on some of these, or wrong to maybe pass a few of them? We really enjoy buying all these Amazon products. We drop pretty much $1 or $2 every time we do this, but I love it. It's like a kid in a candy store going through, selecting items, trying them out in person, and seeing whether or not you should pick one up. As a reminder, guys, we are an Amazon affiliate, so if you click on the links, we do earn just a little bit, but it doesn't cost you any more, but we paid for everything that we just bought here today. We're also going to be doing our first mods for the Goldilocks here very soon, and we've got some big plans for that Jeep. There's a little pile over there that we've got kind of building up with the first mod, so if you guys have been waiting, it's because we're adding more to the site, getting more on there as well, and also, we just picked this thing up from our friend KMG Detailing, Kevin George. He just put a fresh ceramic coat on this Jeep because we were like, you know what, we have so much money into it, it looks great, but why don't we just add some more money into it and ceramic coat it? But like, can you see the reflectiveness of this from behind here? This thing turned out fantastic, so we can't wait to see at the end of August who ends up winning this Jeep. And you know, if maybe this Jeep wasn't your cup of tea, which it seems like everybody's it is, I think we might do another one. Hit the subscribe button if you like this kind of content, if you like Jeep news, if you like Jeep builds, because we're building the biggest Jeep community on the internet. So thank you guys so much for watching. Ryan's behind the camera. I'm here talking to you, and we want you to get out there and earn yours.